Yum, bididid yum, bim did yum, bim dim yum, dim dim yum, bididid yum. Oh, wait! What is this? A conspiracy?
Ken! My radio stopped working. Fix it?
Hush!
Ah!
I've been using size 12 bolts to fix the ship, and for the last one I used an 11. That's why it fell off. I wasn't using the right size bolt. All these nuts and bolts, and I'm the real nut. Isn't it hilarious? What a riot. I may as well have used a gimlet drill.
I don't think I get it.
The joke is wrong bolt sizes. You see? Why don't you think this is hilarious? There I am, thinking I found the dressing room. So I go to try on this new bow tie from LL Bird. And I'm wondering, why is it so loud in here? And dark? And then I hear something about takeoff, and that's when I realize I'm actually in a plane engine. I'd walked out of the store completely and onto the airport. Can you believe it? The old crow in the plane engine trope. I needed a ladder to get down. I even said, wait, this isn't the LL Bird. You know, that reminds me, I have a funny story also. One time, I thought I heard something, so I went to the front door to see what it was. But once I got there and opened the door, nothing. There was no one. I thought I had heard knocking on the front door, but I was wrong. Not a soul.
And then what?
Yeah, that's the end. I imagined it. I looked out for nothing.
Oh, here we go again.
What a cuckoo mistake. I thought I was a penguin. Anyway.
Yep.
Oh, yeah. And then there was this other time that I wanted to buy a boat. So I looked up a boat store.
Carlin, my friend, your stories are some of the best I've heard. They're always funny. Why is that so?
It's not anything I do. I just tell things how I remember them. Sometimes stories just happen that way. But I think the trick might be to tell details.
But you must know some sort of trick to make stories good.
You want to know how to tell a funny story, is that right?
Oh, yes. What I'd give to make people laugh.
Why don't we start by you trying to tell me a funny story?
Oh, I got one. It all started when I was digging for potatoes. I put my shovel into the ground and heard this big clang kind of sound. I thought, oh, good, maybe it's buried treasure. So I'm overjoyed and I go look, but I was wrong. It was just garbage. All trash.
Riveting. That was great, except at the start. And the, middle through the end can use some work, and the whole thing. Your conflict comes from expectation versus reality, kind of like Pin's story.
The Pin story was just terrible.
What was yours, Shakespeare?
No, I didn't use a spear. Weren't you listening? I used a shovel. That's how I found it.
A good story lies in the, details. What else do you remember about that day?
Here's what I did. I was digging, and look, I hit something. Treasure for sure. I scrambled like so, nothing.
Ah, I think I get it. You started to hope this was treasure for real. Got carried away with dreams of buying all the honey in the world, right? I'd bet you'd already picked out the walls for the mansion you were going to buy.
I didn't do any of that.
Too bad. That would have been kind of funny. Got your hopes up, only to be dashed by cruel reality.
Not quite.
Maybe it was something of yours you'd forgotten about years ago. With value after all.
Not mine. It was just trash.
This has no hope of being funny.
Then why'd I have fun when I was telling the story?
Probably because you remembered how funny my story was. Or maybe you remembered the time Crash ate a bag of white ghost peppers because he thought they were marshmallows.
I just like my story. Wait a second. Wasn't that you who ate the bag of peppers?
We've learned enough. Class dismissed. I'm such a good inventor, but they aren't all winners. I once tried to make a flashlight, but solar-powered. How many penguins does it take to figure out humor? Apparently it takes more than one. I don't really know.
What's going on here? At least someone's having fun. Wow, you've invented something to laugh at your jokes. How nice. But I have something real for you to fix. What is it?
I just remembered something. You wouldn't get it. Anyway, it's not important.
I wouldn't get it. Well, fine then. Did you fix it?
All fixed. Come on. What's going on? Hey, Pen, could you fix my silence? Come on, you stupid, confounded piece of metal! You will listen to me! I am your inventor, you hear me? Ah! Build something to bake things, they said. Should have just used the metal for a spaceship. Stupid oven. Let's see if this works. Whoa! It's working again. Oh, I remember now. Ow. I forgot I plugged up the vent while working. Gas couldn't get into the oven while it was plugged. What do you know? It's my fault. What a ridiculous idea I had, thinking I could fix it with fire. Fire plus gas equals explosion.
I fail to see the humor in you ruining my oven.
No, of course. You're right. Not funny at all.
We could have been blown up, you dolts!
And remember when no one was at my door? I forgot something. The knocking sound was made by me the whole time. It was me the whole time. I kept kicking the floor because I was dreaming about swimming.
I hope you're pleased. This is not funny. This is destructive. You guys are a mess. Oh my gosh.
I must have missed the punchline. Carlin, you know my story? Well, I brought the trash I found in the dirt.
You didn't just find any old garbage. This is platinum!
And that's good?
Hey, you found real treasure, and you thought it was trash.
Uh-huh. Then now it's funny after all, right?
Sure is. You're funny at last.
Whew, I sure am. While we're here, here's another story.